If you're stuck trying to figure out your niche and every time you try to post content, you think, what should I even post? What if I pick the wrong idea? What if I get bored? I can't decide, I just have too many interests. Then this video is for you. Hi, I'm Shukran. In this channel, I talk about content creation, productivity, and mindset. So let's go. Most creators don't fail because they are untalented. They fail because they never get clarity on who they are creating content for and what they actually want to be known for. In this video, I'm gonna give you a simple exercise that helped me think about my niche differently. And by the end of it, you will have way more clarity than you do right now. Here's a mistake that almost every beginner creator makes. They treat niche like a prison. They think if I choose one niche, I can never talk about anything else. Random motivation, random edit, random productivity content, and random thoughts, hoping something eventually works. But the problem is when your content feels random, your audience get confused, and when they get confused, they don't follow. Even worse, you start feeling lost too. Because every time you create content, you are starting from zero. See, the niche is not that one thing that you are only allowed to talk about forever. A niche is simply an intersection between what you enjoy, what you know, and what people need help with. That's it. So let's figure out your niche. Open Notion or grab a piece of paper and create 4 columns. Column 1, things you can talk about for hours. Write down topics you naturally enjoy, things you constantly think about, things you never get bored discussing. For me, that was things like content creation, productivity, and mindset. I'm sort of into self development, so naturally I lean towards this. But the key here is don't think about money yet. Just think what naturally interests me. Column 2, things people ask you about. Okay, this one is important. Think about what your friends come to you for. Maybe editing advice, fitness, productivity, maybe fashion tips, studying, gaming, productivity, or confidence. A lot of people ignore these things about themselves, but this is the unfair advantage only you have, because people notice what you are good at before you do. Things that you do naturally with ease will be difficult for someone else to do the same thing. Column 3, problems you have personally solved. This is one of the best way to choose a niche. Ask yourself, what struggles I have experienced that I can help someone else with? And no, you don't have to be an expert. If you're just 2 steps ahead, more organized, more experienced, or even self aware, you already have that value. For example, maybe you have learned consistency, improved confidence, got better at editing, and stopped overthinking. People always relate to people who have recently solved the problem that they are still struggling with. Column 4, the type of person you want to help. This changes everything because content becomes easier when you know who you are talking to. For me, I want to help creators and coaches who overthink content, feel stuck, are kind of introvert, don't know what type of content they should create, and just want to grow online. This makes my ideation part easier, hooks easier, content easier, because now I'm not posting for everyone, I'm posting for that one person. Now, look at 4 columns. You will notice a pattern that certain topics will keep repeating, and that's your niche. And here's something important, you don't need a perfect niche, you just need enough clarity to start now. Because the biggest mistake traders do is they try to pick a niche based only on money. That leads to burnout, inconsistency, and creating boring content. So instead, pick a niche that you genuinely care, you can help people, and you can stay consistent. And one thing, your first niche won't be your final niche. You're gonna evolve once you start creating content. I have evolved too. I have went from graphic designing, video editing, marketing, content writing, copywriting to a content strategist. And that's normal because once you start evolving with you, your own audience will evolve. Now, I know that you have been overthinking for months. So take this as a sign to stop waiting and start creating content. I have created a Notion workspace for you. It has everything from generating ideas, hook templates, editing guides, storytelling scripts, and a content calendar for you to write and plan your content. You can check the link in the description. I hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next video.